All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. And today I know you clicked on the video for the paint gun. So I'm gonna show you, we're gonna talk about why I'm showing you this and why we're talking about paint gun, but I'm gonna have my helper today throw me the paint gun. So we're gonna be talking about this in today's video. I got this off of Amazon for like 90 so bucks. So we're gonna see what you can do with a cheap paint gun when you're dealing with something like this. So enough talking, I'm gonna show you the bumper, and then we'll go from there. As you guys can see, it's kind of a plastic dip or some type of horrible paint job on the front bumper. The customer got it like that when he bought the car. He did not do this horrible paint work. So we're gonna take the bumper off in this video, and then we're gonna get to doing the paint gun review on the bumper as our test subject, so we can see how good it sprays clear and base, show you guys if it's really worth your $90. So that's enough talking. Let's get to taking this bumper off. All right, guys, as you can see, we got the bumper off, but we also figured out a lot of these pieces on the bumper were not repairable, not worth painting. So he's gonna order another one. So the next time you guys see the camera on, we're gonna have the new bumper, and we're gonna be starting to do the paint work and everything else. So we'll just go from there. Want to just be transparent with you guys. No, I didn't get to test it out on this messed up bumper, but we're going to test it out regardless on the new one. So I'll be back to you guys once we get our hands on that.
80,000 impressions later.
Would you please stop imitating me? It is starting to get very annoying.
All right, guys, back from that long wait. Like I told you, we couldn't paint that bumper that was on the Camaro. So now I'm going to show you what we're working with now. Mind you, it just came out of the package. It just got here, so they got it folded up. We're going to hit it with some heat. Maybe even use this heater I have here and just let it hit it for a while, and use the heat gun and let it sit out in the sun. Just rotate it in those ways. So yeah, I'll probably set up time lapse while I'm letting it heat up and with the heat gun and stuff like that, showing you guys that process, seeing how it unfolds itself. But yeah, that's the bumper. We're going to be testing out the spray gun on. It's going to be clear and base coat black, just straight black. So I'm gonna get to heating this up, and I'll come back to you when I got it done. All right, guys, we're back on the bumper. It's been a while since that last clip, but I'm gonna show you what we got going on. I'm gonna show you what we're gonna be using. I didn't bring my GoPro. I forgot it. I was rushing. Construction was all on my street, irritating me, blocking my driveway. So I got irritated and I just left to come to the garage to get to work. Forgot the GoPro, shooting on my iPhone 12. Yes, I still have a 12. So I won't be able to show you guys as much as I wanted to. I'm going to show you guys the gun. Then I'm going to show you the steps before you actually use a new gun, what you should do with that. So that's enough talking. Let's get to the painting. All right, guys, here's the paint gun we're going to be using. I got it from Amazon. The link will be in the description for it if you guys are interested, and if it does well after the video, maybe we should or maybe you should get it. I'll tell you my honest opinion after we get to using it. I'm going to show you something else I got in the meantime when we were waiting for the bumper to get ordered and for it to get straightened out to the best of its abilities with some heat. As you can see, it's pretty much there. I know we're only reviewing the paint gun and giving you my thoughts on that, but I always wanted a light like this. So I went to Harbor Freight just on a whim and got it. Might be a little bit cheating, but we're only going to be focused on how well the gun lays the paint and the clear. So this is just going to help me out and help me do that to the best of my abilities. So I wanted to show you guys this. I don't know if I can link it or not, but if you go to Harbor Freight, you will be able to get this same light. So all right, man, I'm gonna show you the process of what you should do when you get a new gun. All right, guys, this is what you're gonna see when you first open up the box with the gun in it. This is the gun. It looks like the D1 Drizzle, but it's not, as you can see there. It's not the D1, but it looks just like it. So this is what the gun looks like. And let me show you guys. Sorry about the bad angle. I haven't used my iPhone for filming in forever. Sorry about that bad angle, but that's what the gun looks like. Let me pause it and I'll go sit it somewhere. And as we dig a little bit deeper, this is what the gun comes with. Comes with a paint cup. I'll probably use it just for the first use, but then we're gonna go back. We're gonna go to the disposable paint cups. It comes with a filter and gauge. Sorry again for the camera angle. It's really been a minute. Comes with all the different head sizes, needles, and everything to go with those exact measurements. So that comes with it. Cleaning tools, breaking the gun apart. I don't know the correct terminology for this. I'm just guessing it's like gasket tape or sealing tape. And this is for the extension for the, I think the removable or the disposable cups, but I have a different one, so it's from Harbor Freight, and I don't know if these two are compatible, but hopefully the threads are, so I can just switch that out. And oh, filters. Did not know what that was. Couldn't tell. It was so well folded. Oh, and it's another one. That's, how many is that so far? 3, 4, 5. What size is this one? So that's 5 heads and 5 needles and everything to go with them for $90. It's a little bit higher after tax, but I think it's about $98 maybe. Of the time of me shooting this video, at least it is. It might go up, it might go down. So that's everything in the box with the gun that comes with the gun. So I'm gonna set the gun up, but first I'm gonna clean it out. I will show you guys that, but cleaning it out and holding the phone is gonna be a problem. As you can see, my camera angles are pretty horrible with this phone. So I'm gonna clean the gun out with paint gun cleaner. You can get that from Harbor Freight, or you can order it. I would suggest going to Harbor Freight, but I'm gonna clean the gun out, and then I'm gonna tack rag the bumper. I didn't show you guys those, but I'm gonna tack rag the whole bumper and get to painting. I would like to show you guys as I paint, but without my GoPro, I can't do that. But I'll be able to show you guys the process of the clear with the GoPro, because I'm gonna let the paint cure for at least a day. So I'm gonna get to cleaning and I'll come back to you guys. All right, guys, we got it painted, and in my opinion, it laid pretty smooth, but there's no clear on it yet. We're gonna let it sit for a day, and then we're gonna come back and clear it. And before we clear, we're gonna check and see if we got any imperfections a little bit closer, any runs once it fully dries. I don't really see many, so I'll show you guys that. And then the next thing you see is going to be me clearing a bumper with the GoPro, not the phone. The phone is not it. It's not it at all. So that's enough talking. I'm going to show you guys the bumper. All right, guys, here it is with no clear. It's hard to see. I don't have a light with me. That before I clear it, but for the most part, it's pretty clean. You can see it in the light. So, yeah, for that one spot, I don't really see anything else. Yeah, nothing over here. So we got one spot to touch up before we do any real clearing or anything like that. So we'll go from there. Excuse the mess. All right, guys, we're back. As you can see behind me, I think you can. The bumper is fully painted all black. So now we're going to be hitting it with clear. I can show you guys what kind of clear we're going to be using. But I wanted to show you guys the paint and how it looks now and how it's fully dry. It's obviously the next day. Got the mic, got the GoPro. I'm not using an iPhone anymore, so that footage might look a little bit different. So hopefully it's not too bad. But that's enough of me yapping. I'm going to just show you guys the paint and the result of that $90 paint gun. So guys, this is it. This is what it looks like with no clear. This is a brand new bumper. I did no body work on this. How it came is how I painted it. So yeah, this is pretty much it, you guys. Let me know what you think about just the base coat on the bumper. And now that I have the GoPro, I'm gonna be able to film myself painting now that I'm not using the iPhone. So I want to get some footage of the clear getting laid down so you can see the gun in action. But let me finish setting up and then I'll come back to you guys to talk to you before we start clearing it. Alright guys, as you can see, this is the setup. This is the gun I got from Amazon. The light is from Harbor Freight. Oh, it made me think about those stupid try-on haul things where the girls be doing like from here, whatever. I just thought that was funny. But, excuse my nose, but this is the setup. Enough of me jabbing about memes and other weird internet stuff. But this is a light. It's pretty bright in my opinion. Let me see if I can turn it on for you guys. As you can see, just as bright as any other gun light in my opinion. So I'm probably gonna be grabbing me another one of these. Not the gun. I want to get a different gun, but well, not a different one because this is bad. Just I want to keep doing gun reviews, and I want to have a different gun for each type of spraying I'm doing. So, in my opinion, is this gun worth the money? Yes, even without the little setup I put on here. But I know I needed poor lighting in the garage, so I would say yes, this is worth it, especially if you're doing stuff at home and if you have a smaller compressor, because this is what this is. So this is what it looks like, and let's see how it lays clear. It's already cleaned, as you can see, already cleaned out. So let's see how it lays clear. guys, this is the next day, obviously different clothes, but we got it painted. I know you can see it back there. I'm going to let you guys check that out, and I'm going to give you my full thoughts on the gun, even though I gave it away while I was using it anyways, but that's enough talking. I'm going to show you the results of this $90 paint gun. Alright guys, here it is. This is what it looks like. It does need to be wet sanded, but I don't know if I will wet sand it. It could look a lot better, but it's pretty clean, laid pretty smooth. So this is what it looks like. So that's what it looks like, and this is all done with a $90 paint gun from Amazon. The base coat is done with it and the clear coat. I didn't do anything special. I didn't get a new gun to do this, to do the review. Everything was done with that gun. Cleaned it, sprayed, cleaned it, sprayed. So let me know what you guys think of this bumper in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think of the gun. Let me know if you would get the gun to test it out, in your opinion. So yeah, this is the end result. Alright guys, before I let you go, I'm going to tell you how I ended up with this gun, just to be sure. I mean, just to be clear. My bad. Just to be clear. I thought this was the D1 Drizzle gun, but it's a knockoff of that gun. Looks like just like it. If you looked it up enough, it looks pretty close. Similar colors, but either way, this spray's just as good as that. At least in my opinion. I never sprayed with it, but this is a pretty solid gun, and it's just proving the point that you don't need a $1,000 gun to get a good paint job. And for those people that tell you that, most likely are lying to you about a lot of other stuff. But this is the $90 paint gun from Amazon. I'll leave the link in the description for it, because I don't remember the brand name, but I will leave it in the description. And this light is from Harbor Freight. Don't know how to link that, but I will try. But man, if you made it this far into the video, I really do appreciate you. I know it's not the same thing I usually do, like how-tos, but like I told you guys before, I want to start taking the channel in a new direction while still doing the how-tos sometimes, but just not all the time, and not making my channel just about that. Like I said before, I just don't want to be Chris Fix. I want to be doing things that I like to do with the... But that's enough talking about the gun, man. If you made it this far into the video, I appreciate you. I know this is not what I usually do, and I know I've been gone from the YouTube channel for a while now, but I'm still doing things behind the scenes, whether it's code or not, and I want to get stuff done. I want to start doing different things on the channel. Like I said before, not just how-tos. I don't want to be a Chris Fix YouTube channel. I want to do what I want to do with cars and the skills I have. I don't want to just focus on how-to videos and all that stuff. I want to paint, I want to build, I want to customize. So that will be where the channel is going in the future, alongside the how-tos. I'm not going to stop doing that, especially in this economy. A lot of people don't have a choice but to fix their own car, and some of them don't know what they're doing. So if I can help out in any way in the field I work in, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm not going to stop doing how-tos. It's just going to be alongside building cars and doing custom jobs. Kind of like this one here. I don't know if I put it on the channel yet, but it's dusty now. But this is what the SRT is looking like. We got them covered up, but this is what it's looking like. I want to do stuff like this, and you know, weld, body work, things like that. That's what I want to do with the channel. I don't want to just be a one-trick pony. So yeah, but that's enough talking, man. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you thought about the video in the comments below. Let me know what you think I should be doing next, and keep an eye out for the Fox Body content is coming soon. Don't forget about it. And if you did, that's a reminder. We got those coming out too, and how-tos as well, as soon as we can get our hands on certain cars. So I appreciate you guys. Much respect, much love. We had 1,000 subscribers, so I really do appreciate you guys. It still is unreal. God bless. Catch me in the next one. Peace.